Hey, listen. If you've been struggling to learn Spanish, I'm here to tell you school fucked you up. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but that's the reason, right? Like, if you just give me a couple minutes here, I'm going to break down why you don't need a Spanish teacher. You need a Spanish coach. You need to break out of that mindset of school and memorizing and grades, and you need to get right to the money. So, what I mean is how school messed you up is that school teaches us how to memorize and it also teaches you that failure is wrong. So, when it comes to Spanish, right? Spanish is a skill set and you have to go through a bunch of repetitions in order to improve, right? When you're in school, you may take a Spanish class or any class, right? You get graded, and if you fail, it's like a bad thing. But no, 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 no. In Spanish, you failing is a good thing because you're trying. You hear me? You're trying. And I'm not just mean just trying like you just, no, you're actually putting yourself out there. You're trying, you're receiving feedback and you're learning. Failure is good, right? Failure is actually a good thing. If you keep failing, you're going to improve. That's why you need a coach. You don't need a Spanish teacher. Block all that out. You need a coach. And I'm gonna tell you what, because I look at it like so. I'm a big basketball fan, right? Basketball is something that you can't grade. You can't give somebody an A, B, C, D, or F on basketball. Can you make a jump shot? Can you dribble the basketball? Can you pass? Can you dunk? Are you in shape? Are you athletic? All these things can be measured, and you have to improve, try, and do go through repetition. In order to make, can you make 100 shots in that corner? Can you make 100 layups? Things like that. Same with Spanish. Can you speak? Can you say I want to cross the road and buy an apple, or I need to go to the hospital because my ankle hurts? Can you say those things? That's how you're graded. You're not graded by like, oh, okay, you might have didn't say that word all the way right, so I'm gonna take some points off here. I don't like the way you pronounce that there. I'm gonna I'm gonna cut off some of those points for you and give you a C. Yeah, that's how my Spanish teacher talked. So I might have got a little PTSD a little bit, but that's how my Spanish he was. I couldn't stand that dude, man. But I digress, right? That's just a silly way of it's not how we really learn as humans. Like I said, Spanish is a skill. You have to go through repetition in order to get better. Basketball, cooking, driving. You didn't when you first wanted to learn how to drive, you didn't just get in the car and oh, I know how to drive. No, you had to get in the car, repetitions, you had to go through, you had to learn, you had to be in the car to actually do it. It's the same with Spanish. You have to be in the game. You have to be studying. Not necessarily like what I mean by studying is like studying the system, studying what you need to know, and going out and applying it, and not thinking about not memorizing though, because what you need is a system, right? And that's the mother beautiful thing about a coach. A coach provides a systemized, you could say curriculum or program, right? Program curriculum, a systemized program that also tracks your progress and gives you in real time feedback. So, like me, I'm Lou the Spanish coach, right? So I'm gonna teach you how to build a sentence, just like in basketball. I'm gonna teach you this particular move, right? You go do 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 1 2 1 2, step back three, and you got to do that 100 times. So right now, right? So I'm gonna tell you like I'm going to go. Voy a ir. I'm going to go. I'm going to go to the store. Voy a ir a la tienda. Or like that necesito ir. I need to go, right? So if I give you these sentence builders, I like to call them. If I give you those sentence builders and then you go through repetitions and I give you like examples of how to use them and you try to use them, then you go out into the real world and use them and apply them and you also hear them as well. And then when you try to use them, you get feedback in real time. That's the learning process. Your brain is getting you're trying, you're practicing, you're going through repetitions. You are gonna fail. Listen to me, Ryan. Listen to me clearly. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. You are gonna fail. You are gonna make mistakes. You are gonna embarrass. It is gonna be some It's gonna be some embarrassment, but that's cool. That's how we get better. That's how we get better. You gotta break it. What is break? I don't know all these break eggs and make an omelet. You know what I'm saying? You gotta miss 1,000 jump shots. what was that thing? I think Jordan said. Michael Jordan said you got to miss 5,000, make one, just never be scared. I don't know. I'm destroying Michael Jordan's quote. I'm killing this quote, but you know where I'm going with this, right? So you don't need it. Like I said, just to reiterate it again, you don't need a Spanish teacher. You need a Spanish coach. You need a systemized curriculum or program that's going to track your progress and that's going to give you real time feedback because that's how we learn. That's how we learn skills, and that's the true way. And everything we want to actually learn in life, like I said, whether it's Spanish, English, whatever language, cooking, basketball, uh, art, painting, all those things, you have to go through the repetitions. You got to go through it. You got to go through it. It's not gonna look pretty in the beginning. It's gonna look ugly. It's gonna look ugly. I know. It's not gonna look good in the beginning. It's not. I'm telling you, when I first arrived in Mexico, I didn't speak any Spanish at all. All I knew was uno, dos, tres, hola, and like I could say roja, red, and azul, blue. That's all I knew. I didn't know anything. Now I can. You could drop me in any Spanish speaking country. Puedo vivir en Colombia, Mexico, Costa Rica. Puedo vivir en cualquier país que habla en español en este país. I can live in any country that speaks Spanish. You could drop me. I can go to any vacation. I can. When I go into the airports, there's somebody who doesn't speak English and they speak Spanish. I can help. I can translate. I can help other people out. I can communicate with more people. I have like more friends. I have more cultural experiences that I never thought I would have in my life. My mind has been open. I can express myself in multiple languages, and I can meet people and have like connections and relationships I would never had before because I couldn't speak Spanish, and I would never been in these certain rooms if I didn't speak Spanish in the first place. So yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. So guys, if you guys do like this video, if you click the link in the description box below, I have a Spanish masterclass, a free masterclass on teaching you how to break down the system of Spanish and cracking the code and speaking Spanish fluently. So yeah, man, it's your boy Lou, man. Hey, get you a Spanish coach. Get me. But you don't need a Spanish teacher. You don't need to memorize. You need to get out there, get you a systemized program or curriculum, track your results and progress, and get real-time feedback. All right, man, it's your boy Lou, man, signing out, man. Peace.